It was going guys, xiangqi here. So the last video we ended up by generating moves for leaper pieces, but the problem was that we actually didn't loop over the attack ray for every single move I've set for every given piece. So in this video, assuming the current implementation is just a matter of a few instructions to add in order to make it actually going along the attack rate. But first, let me just comment on this little line of code that actually enables the slide loop. And if I assemble this and upload and run and have a look at the hex dump. In this case, so here I have the rook, so 0e stands for rook, and rook moves orthogonally, but it only moves one square per each side, which is definitely not the case. So I want the loop to continue until it hits the board edge. So if we just actually enable the loop, so from here we jump back to the slide loop, and again loading the step vector, adding the step vector to the destination square. And it would be going forever if only not hitting the board edge. So in case if I'm just figuring out whether the target square is off board or not, and if it is, then we just go into the next offset, not the square, but the next offset. So just to give you an idea, if I assemble this again and upload 0200 and run and hex dump, and here we go. So we got a rook, and now it goes on top until it hits the board edge, then it goes to the left, hits the board edge, goes to the right, and goes to the left, sorry, and goes to the right. So all the slider pieces will be having exactly the same behavior. So for instance, if we just put here, if we put a 0D, which stands for bishop, so let's put a bishop here and assemble and upload and run, and here we got a bishop, and you see like it now goes diagonally until it hits the board edge, exactly what we've been looking for. And finally the queen, so 0F here, which goes both orthogonally and diagonally. So just assemble, upload 0200 and run. And here is the queen, so it goes orthogonally, up, down, left, right, and diagonally, here, 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 and here. So this makes sense, but still, here is a little issue. Well, actually, it's a big issue, but it's not that difficult to fix that. So let's consider. So now, you remember the last video, I've been mentioning that the matter of generating the double pawn push is the matter of the loop over the attack ray for pawn, right? So for instance, if I set a white pawn here with the code 9 and assemble again and upload and 0200 and run and go into the hex dump and like this. So you see like pawn also slides, it also slides diagonally and upwards until it has the board edge. So it's like sort of a queen. So what we're going to be doing here, so we would be distinguishing whether the pawn is on the first or on the 7th rank, and if it is, then it would allow one extra kind of slide forwards if all the conditions are satisfied. And obviously it's not going to be sliding dynamically. And another downside that currently all the leaper pieces are also sliding, which is not that great, but that's just the current state of the implementation. So let's for instance take a knight, so 0C stands for a knight, 0C, assemble, 0, upload, run, hex dump. So here you see like the knight jumps here and jumps again, and then it hits, then jumps here, jumps again, and then it hits, jumps here and doesn't jump anywhere else, jumps here and yeah, nowhere else, here, and here, a couple more. So the knight is also sliding, which is definitely obviously a bad thing. So how to deal with that? And that's where the faking of a capture comes onto the stage. So I didn't yet actually implement this, but that would be a condition for us for a loop over sliding pieces. So it's going to be happening until you capture something, right? So yeah, that's going to be the topic of the next video already. So in case if we capture something, then we just break out of the loop. And then we're going to be faking the captures for leaper pieces. So if the type is less than 5, so it's literally white pawn, black pawn, king, and the knight. So there's 4 pieces. In this case, we're going to be faking the capture and unfaking the capture for pawns that are about to be considering the double pawn push. This is it from my side, guys. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.